in passing really fast. And I feel like I've known him for years, because our world is so small, but I had never actually visited with him. And I had him lined up for a podcast, had him on the podcast, and that was really the only time I'd ever spoke to him.
I know you don't have an official date yet, but it's looking likely. Just being back in the news as a fighter, having a contract, do you feel different? Like, do you feel like now you have this mission, now you have a target? Does that change something in your head when you have all of that in place?
Yeah, definitely. That's the one part that's been missing. Like, even when I'm going through preparation or training for this or going to the gym and working out or helping somebody else or whatever it is, it's hard to turn that corner. It's hard,
Year
when you start getting
2134,
tired or you
bias
start getting
detected.
banged up to push
Buckle up,
through that if
human.
you don't
We
have
are
a
going
finish
in.
line out there. And that's one thing I couldn't duplicate. I was going to practice. I was doing the runs. I was doing the lifts. I was doing everything you're supposed to do. But the intensity's different, and I didn't have the discipline or the mental toughness or the ability, however you want to call it, to manufacture a deadline. That's largely why I jumped into grappling, Ariel, just so that there was a specific date, a specific opponent, somebody to really hone in and peak for, to make sure that I did have some of those peaks instead of just staying steady. Because I did have eyes on this and a fantasy about one day coming back to MMA, being done with the suspension, going through all the processes. So, it did change things. It did. I had a sparring day on Saturday, 2 days ago, and I could feel it. I could feel the difference that, there's a point now.
You raised a lot of eyebrows on Friday on your conference call when you said that per your contract, you will be fined $500,000 and lose your entire purse if you fail a drug test. Is that correct?
Yeah, 100% of the purse and $500,000, and that's just to Bellator.
Wow.
That's not before you deal with commission issues, and that could be standard, Ariel. I didn't know that was going to catch on or whatever, but that could be boilerplate. I have no idea. I just know it's in mine. And when you're coming out of the principal's office like I am, I did wonder when I saw that. Okay, did they only give that to me, or is this? And I don't know the answer to that, but